Hey, it's JC1424 once again with NASCAR Thunder 2004. And in this episode of our third season in career mode, we're going to be completing race 34 of 36, the Checker Auto Parts 500, presented by Haviline at Phoenix International Raceway. In the last episode, we went to Atlanta Motor Speedway where we finished in, I think, second place to Dale Earnhardt Jr. We were really trying to close in on him. I think I needed his drive to lure him in and everything, but he must have had a fast pit crew like always. At the beginning of the race, I didn't think we had a really fast car at all. Like, we were going to probably struggle to finish in the top 10, maybe even the top 5, but after a while, you know, after losing positions at the start of the race, we started making our way back to the field. It's like, okay, we have a fast car, we just didn't start well. But anyhow, that was Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s 4th win of the season, if you'll see right here. And right now we have a total of 11 wins this season. So we are 2 wins away from tying with Jeff Gordon's modern era win record. And this is our third season. So yeah, I think we're really accomplishing something here. I think we just might be able to do it because we got Phoenix, a track that I'm always really good at now. We've got Rockingham. We've got Homestead, which I almost won at last time. Or at least I was a really good driver there. And then once tires fell off in the second run, I was just starting to lose a bunch of ground. So I think we could win the last 3 races of the season and definitely even pass Jeff Gordon. But I think it's very likely that we could at least tie with it. So right now we've got a 318-point lead over Tony Stewart. I think after this race, if we maintain something close to that, we'll actually have the championship clinched. We got a worn down chassis and a worn down body, but the engine is fresh. With the car rating of 81, really don't think I need that much at all to win at Phoenix. I remember we came really close to winning at Phoenix last season, but Kevin Grubb prevented that from happening. So Kevin Grubb doesn't have no petty hatred for me, so maybe that won't happen this time. Ward Burton sucks, so maybe he'll do it this time instead. Who knows? I don't know why I'm having such a hard time speaking right now. I did just wake up like 2 hours ago. Not that should be a real excuse. But our setup going into qualifying is 15 PSI and then 0 turns of wedge. Still feels rather tight though, so maybe I should turn up the tire pressure and then just take some wedge out. And I can't be racing on like 15 tire pressure anyways, at least not anymore. I feel like there'd be a reason for it. This car seems tighter than it used to be. We got 13th on the first lap. I mean, if we wanted this contract to last, just a little bit longer, we're gonna have to qualify top 5. And you used to just get the pole at this track with ease, and I think we had a faster speed at the start-finish line that time, and maybe I'm having a better lap right here. Golly, this car is so fucking tight. Jeez. 15 PSI, I figure it would just dive right into the corner. It's so easy, but not really. Well, 25.99, and that was enough improvement for the pole. I'm going to go ahead and put this on 20, so the tires will wear down less, and that'll make it tighter, but, well, this is going to make it much more loose. So, I think this should solve the problem, but that was such a mess. We'll be starting on the inside of Tony Stewart, whom we are battling for the championship with. So, let's just not blow up the frickin' race car and finish like shit, and we'll have the championship clinched after this one. Okay, we're getting a little bit tight on entry. I keep on checking up so that I can arc it back down and off, but now we've got Tony Stewart getting underneath us, huh? Well, not yet. Try to be a little hard into turn 3. Okay, now we're really starting to pull away, but golly, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with this car. We got 81 car rating, and it's better than it was last time here, but this car is just being tight. Why did I do that? I don't know. I do stupid shit sometimes. Oh, someone's blown up in a very weird place. That's Bobby Labonte. Well, we're getting around to the halfway point, so I might as well take my pit stop now. Because, that just happened, and I don't want to just, have that clip and then another clip. Make my editing easier. So, let's go down pit road. It's not actually the halfway point until, I think it's halfway through, lap 16. Let's not speed in. I think I was close to doing that. 4 tires, a full tank of fuel. There's no damage repair. We scraped up the right side hitting the wall or whatever. So that automatically makes the condition of my car go down to 98, or I think it's just the engine that worked because that was at 100. So the other two, they probably go down to 97 no matter what. But yeah, if you keep the car perfectly clean during a race, don't touch anything or touch anybody, that's the situation where it only goes down 1% if it's your first time using it. So, let's just have a good pit stop. It doesn't even have to be a good pit stop. Y'all can make a mistake and I'll still win this darn race just because of how big that lead was before I came in. Well, I guess I'll just meet you guys at the end. I'll probably be lapping cars so I can show you some of that. Oh dear. Oh man. I don't like this. I don't like this situation. Got one guy going onto the track, and then the other, he's next to the other guy. They're both a lap down. They're both slow. Is he blocking me? No, he's not. But he's gonna make it easy to get. He's not making it easy to get in this corner. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay. What the heck? Golly, this car is so freaking tight. Okay, I rear-ended Jack's brake because my car was taking it really hard into turn 3. I wasn't trying to pass them or anything. I wasn't trying to make this no ridiculously significant gain. That was just like me going really hard into the corner on accident. I just didn't hit him too hard. Oh my gosh, this car is so tight. You guys don't run up the track so that I can have some room. I got all these fancy drivers. Now they're blocking me. They're doing their best to make sure that I don't win this race, and then I get blown up, and then the caution comes out, and then the same shit every freaking time. Golly. You might be my favorite game of all time, but god damn it, you fucking suck. Oh, I'm in second. Okay, that was the leader. That was just during his pit stall. These guys, they can stretch it out so freaking far. I've seen them make it all the way to lap 30. I think they always do pit in this game, but I think in NASCAR Thunder 2003, it's kind of different. Like, they do the same thing, but sometimes they can actually make it the whole race without pitting. It's strange. It's dumb. So, Kevin Grove, whole year later. Some things just don't freaking change, man. This guy, I ain't got nowhere to go. I'm turning all the way. You gonna give me some room? Okay, thank you. And now I gotta pass these guys. We got Christian Fittipaldi in this awesome Honey Nut Cheerios car. You know, it will stay awesome if you give me some room to get around it. Jeez. They don't jack up or anything. Okay, under Greg Biffle. This car is so tight. I don't know how many freaking times I've said that in this video. I'm going to put a dinger. A ticker? Counter? A counter. I don't know what it's called because I never have them in my videos. Just put a counter for every time I say that. Oh, well, just a few laps to go. Probably gonna lap like 5 or 6 more cars. Well, we've got Casey Mears and freaking guys blocking the hell out of me. Oh, he spun me. Holy shit. Well, he almost spun me. Get out of the way! What are you doing? You're gonna send me into the damn barrels, you stupid motherfucker! So freaking sick of this game's shit. It's every fucking EA Sports NASCAR game with the dumb crap where every driver on the track blocks you. And he's still blocking me. I hate everybody. I hate them all. Oh, look, you got out of the way. Well, nice thing that you could have done that like a whole lap later. And now we're next to Kenny Wallace. I think I over-exaggerated the amount of lap cars to be passing because I didn't realize that they'd all be blocking me as much as they possibly could. And now I'm hitting Kenny Wallace. This car is so tight. Golly. The fact that I was hitting the outside wall at Phoenix whenever it's that wide goes to show how tight this car is. I'm going to pass Jeff Green too. This is just the way to make Kamikaze Games hate every video that I make whenever I could bash into Casey Mears, and then now I'm hitting Jeff Green to pass him, put him a lap down like it's really necessary. Not like he has anything else to race for. I mean, that's something that Kamikaze Games always wanted whenever he was running in the back of the field. He was like, please put me a lap down so I have to run one more extra lap. But yeah, let's do some donuts. Let's do some donuts here at Phoenix. Golly, we finally won at Phoenix. Why was it so damn hard? I could have done this a whole season ago, but we finally did it. And we did it in the Brickyard 400 car. What the... Okay, let's just not overheat the engine, though I don't know if it really affects the condition or anything like that. On Thursday, we'll be going back to our regular paint scheme, or at least the one that's most iconic for us, with the black stripe on the side and the hood, the roof, and everything. I don't think Bill Elliott ever used this during the career, but maybe he did once, but we never noticed it. But that'll be the North Carolina Speedway race, the Pop Secret 400 race 35 of 36. This would be a great car to be using at that track and possibly win there, and I think it's likely. Last time I had the chance to was the beginning of the season, and then I just spun the car during pit road, and then spent the rest of it trying to chase down Bobby Labonte, and then I came up a little bit short on doing that. 2019 was off to a rough start. Can't forget that one. The first 3 or 4 races of our season were just absolutely unlucky. But yeah, we now have a 357-point lead over Tony Stewart. That was our 16th win of our career and our 12th of the season. One more will tie with Jeff Gordon, like I said at the beginning of the video. And, there's Jeff Gordon, 6th in points. And it's the modern era win record for a whole season. And we're bound to win one of the next couple races, if not both of them. So, yeah, that's guaranteed. But now it's completely impossible for us to lose this championship. So, yeah, I knew this was going to happen. I knew we'd be able to do it. Yeah, Joseph Lombard took 4 seasons to win a championship, and we do it in 3, because we're a better driver than Joseph Lombard. Tony Stewart, 84 ally. I need to work on that again. Look at all these damn fantasy drivers. Holy crap. You need to go away. Jeff Gordon is one of our allies, too. Well, let's go to team manager. Probably got to look at the shop to just see how many races we have left till that comes in. 4 races until the engine shop expansion. Engine power plus 10. I mean, with races like Phoenix, it might not seem like we even need that. I don't think we will. We could probably still get a top 5 or a top 10 at Phoenix starting from last place whenever we go there next season. And many tracks like that with, like, Rockingham or Charlotte, Texas. It's possible in that sense. But with this engine power, it'll make it more likely for us to be able to win races. And I want to be able to win races whenever we're starting in last place. Yeah, that's going to be an interesting season. What are our odds of winning the championship in that sense? I want to see if I can go back-to-back after putting ourselves to the ultimate test. I don't want to do a season starting from last race with 100% linked races, and the odds of us blowing up in races, there's that too, but we'll get to that later. Probably a big delay until I do a season like that, though. So, we have 1 race left until this is done being built, but this is ready to go, so might as well just repair or overhaul this. Yeah, definitely going to overhaul that because we'll increase tire grip by 1 and tire wear by 1 as well. That'll be $758,000. It is a good thing that I'm over $10 million in the bank. I think that's the highest I've ever had in the bank. I don't know if we had that before we started, this contract and everything, because this contract has been taking more money out of our account because we just don't make that much very often. I think we get paid a lot whenever we do meet the expectations of all of our sponsors all at the same time. Otherwise, we only make a little bit. Maybe that's why, just because of how much it pays. Nothing to do right here in engines. 4 races left until the other one's being built. And then 5 races left until this one comes in. And yeah, this is 82 and 80 right now. And this one, we might as well overhaul that. Or not, just repair it. Golly, I can't wait till we get rid of this darn thing because it ain't that good and we're building something just so that we don't have 2 shitty freaking bodies. It's so weird. Like, how are we able to get something like this, but we can't overhaul and make it that good? Like, what the fuck, game? You make no sense. Okay, sponsorship. Of course, the happiness goes back up to 60 again. It's just fluctuating between 58 and 60 because sometimes we don't qualify in the top 5 and sometimes we do. I think we should be able to qualify in the top 5 and probably on pole in the next 2 races. I don't know about Homestead, but certainly Rockingham because I've always been really good there. So we could get this up to 64 at the end of the season. And then it's just going to keep on going down from that point on because we're not even be doing qualifying whenever we start season 4. But I'll see you guys next time, like I said, on Thursday for the Top Secret 400 at North Carolina. That's that, and episode over.